It's like 5:15 in the morning, 5:30 in the morning. Feeling pretty tired, to be honest. Heather's getting ready. Hour or so, the bus is gonna come pick us up, and then it's a 3-hour drive up to Theth.
So this is the capital of Albania, Tirana. This is where we began our journey, and here we got on a bus and we rode it up along the coast to Shkodra. It was a 2.5-hour bus ride. This is the second largest city in Albania, and you can get a bus from here to Theth, which we will be doing. And you follow along up here, SH21, all the way through the mountains.
This is our breakfast for the morning. Breakfast with champions. A little bit of leftovers from our dinner last night. And then some fruit that those sweet people at the market gave us. We got some grapes and a bunch of pomegranate.
See you when we come back.
Bye.
Have a good day.
Bye. Good morning.
Alright, let's find us a seat. Alright. Here we go. What do you think so far?
I think it's beautiful.
It's amazing.
It's so cold.
It's so cold. Wow. Alright, we just got off the bus and we're about to go find our guest house. There's not a whole lot of service here, so hopefully we won't have too much trouble, but it is a pretty small village, so it shouldn't take too long.
No problem.
It's this way. Alright, we have a 15-minute walk. We have just enough service to pull it up on Google. But man, this valley is absolutely stunning. I feel so lucky to be here right now.
The drive actually wasn't too bad. There was a couple spots that were a little bit sketchy, but our bus driver took it slow. And it's fully paved up here now, so there was no dirt roads at all until we are here in town. So I definitely recommend it. Don't be scared of the drive. Just hire a driver or get a bus.
My hands were so cold and this cup of coffee feels so good. We just arrived at our guest house. We're staying at Guesthouse Pashko. We walk up and the lady says, "Oh, your room's not ready yet." And so we ask her, we're like, "Where can we get a cup of coffee while we wait?" And then she just leads us to this little place right in front of the guest house and proceeds to make us cappuccinos. There's a wood stove here. It feels unreal right now that we're actually here. Cool. I thought it was that one, but I'm really... Oh, no. Look at this view.
This is right
gosh.
outside of our room.
Wow. Welcome to our room. I'll give you the tour. That's the tour. This room is super comfy though. It's got everything we need. They gave us a couple pairs of slippers so we don't have to walk barefoot to the bathroom at night. The view outside the window is amazing. I already love it. Okay, so we've settled into our guest house and we're about to go find this waterfall. It's about a 30-minute walk / hike. We're just gonna go check that out, take some photos, explore the town, and just get to know the area a little better before dinner. That's good. You don't need to zoom into my face.
What do you think of the view, baby?
Oh my gosh, it's unreal. It's the most gorgeous thing I've ever seen. It really does leave you speechless. So we were walking from our guest house to the waterfall, and the trail started to get pretty narrow with like a lot of thorns and rocks, and then through these trees across the field there's this lady waving at us, and she's like, come, come. And so we crossed down through her field, and she was the sweetest lady ever. She's talking to us, and she gave us a handful of acorns and showed us the trail to get to the waterfall, but she was so sweet. It was amazing. Okay. Oh, okay.
My name is Shkodra.
This way?
This way. Okay.
Okay. Follow me, Daddy. Mira Pashim.
I have all these acorns.
I know.
I'm gonna put them in
Look
this
at the
bag.
water, babe.
We're finally here. Wow, this is so awesome. If you're in Theth, you definitely need to do this hike to this waterfall. The hike only took us about 35 minutes. Depending on where your accommodation is, the hike may take you 45 minutes to an hour. Super worth it. All right, we're about to head back down. Probably spent way too much time here, like probably 3 hours. Just a short walk back, and then we're probably gonna explore Theth a little more, and then get some dinner at the guest house. So one more thing that I did want to mention about this hike is that most vans will drop you off in Theth around 9:30, 10 a.m. when you first get here. So it's the perfect hike to do for the rest of the day, since it's shorter than some of the other popular hikes like the Blue Eye, which we are planning on doing tomorrow. But that pretty much takes all day.
So if you do want to come to Theth from Shkodra, I recommend staying at one of the local hostels and arranging it through them. It's a lot cheaper and a lot easier. It's about 10 euros for the bus ride up. You can get a ferry and a bus on the other side of Albania if you choose to do that hike, or you can get both tickets. You can get the one here and the return ticket at your hostel. I recommend Mi Casa es tu Casa. That's where we stayed. It's a really, really nice hostel.
So earlier we didn't really explain what a guest house was or give you a tour, so let's go ahead and do that now. Okay, so we're in the valley of Theth right now, and it's absolutely beautiful. In that little building over here is where we eat dinner. At least we think. We haven't had dinner yet. And then this is the house that everybody stays in. A guest house is a place that is family owned, and you go stay there and they will provide you typically with free breakfast and the option to have dinner as well. In Theth specifically, there aren't a lot of other restaurants, so it's very common that you would eat with the family. If you're coming during the summer all the way to the end of September, I highly recommend that you book at least a few days in advance. Some people just show up and test their luck, but at this time of year, a lot of the guest houses are full. It is typical that you would stay at a guest house. There really aren't any other types of accommodations, and I think this is the most authentic way to experience this region. Showing up and not having a place to stay wouldn't be great because it is a 2.5 to 3 hour drive back to any major city. So book ahead. As soon as the sun dips below the mountains, it gets super cold. And we're not used to the cold anymore, especially after being in Tirana where it was like 80 degrees plus every day. Pretty much just holding out for dinner right now. We've only had a peach since breakfast this morning, and that was at like 6 a.m. Dinner was super awesome. We didn't film too much because we really wanted to just be in the moment. We met some really cool people. We met this one guy, Alo, from Estonia, and then we met 3 people from Latvia, and it was super awesome. And we've had an amazing day, and we can't wait to show you guys tomorrow hiking to the Blue Eye. But we've been up for a while, and we really need to get some sleep. So we'll see you tomorrow.
Good night.